Hello, this is Mr. Midnight Movie, and this is Stoic Calm. I'm just going to, blow the 8 for just a little bit here. It's just a little bit of a sound check as well. Just got the console in and had JP here. Basically, he was helping out with the whole thing. And I'm just here to talk about the importance of, what I believe is Stoicism. Basically, it's, for me, evolved because certainly emotions are involuntary. So when you get angry, you get angry. And you cannot, necessarily control your emotions, but you can control your actions, and that's one of the main things that I wish I could tweet this show because I can't get it on my Twitter, but yeah, you can control your actions. Ah, I see we have a comment here. You have to tell us when you're doing this pimple face. Well, thank you, Stampede Hume. Yes. Oh, I see something. You left something for me. Isn't that pleasant? Look here, what is it that you left in my chat room? But, yeah, I should tell, but, I'm not used to the Spreaker console, and it only allows me to go to Facebook, and it's actually not my Facebook that it is going to, so, yeah. So, like I said before, you can't really control your emotions, because they're like, I'm beginning to believe that, emotions are involuntary. But you can, I believe, control your actions to a point. I mean, at some point, I believe that nature takes over and you're going to survive. Oh, I tweeted it and put it to Discord. I can help if no one shows up. Oh, well, thanks. Well, thank you, Stampede. Hug me. He changed his name again. But, yeah, basically, and it's going to be a short show. I don't want to disappoint anybody. But it's going to be somewhat of a short and rather, probably even a boring show. Because I'm basically just working out all the kinks here. And hopefully you can hear me well. But yeah, thank you for tweeting that out. Hopefully people will show up onto this show. And I actually became Stabby's friend through Debbie, and I don't know. I'm hearing some banging on the door, which I don't necessarily like. And I was going to talk a little bit about what happened in Spain. I'm not as up to breast on it. He says I sound like I'm on my toilet. I think the mic is a little bit far away from me, so I can't. I guess, let's see, you sound like you're on your toilet. Maybe I do. I'm going to have to listen to this on the replay and see how well I sound. Hopefully I'll come in better. This mic is not necessarily working. So like I said, this is going to be a rather short show. I'm not going to be on here that long just because I'm still setting up, but I'm going to plan a little bit beforehand before I get on here. But, I just wanted to emphasize Stoic Calm and overcoming procrastination, which is basically one of my weaknesses. I am a big and huge procrastinator. And, so just trying to get things done, both at work and where I live. And this is, And he says, you sound like, I remember, and watch one of your historical shows, on scat. I'm just reading that again from Stampy, Stab Me, Hug Me, which, anyway, I don't know if I want to continue it. I have a few things on my mind, but I don't know if I want to say them just yet. But I hope I don't sound that bad. My mic, for whatever reason, isn't working that well. So anyway, I'm going to listen to this show on the playback and see how I sound. I'm just playing with some of the knobs here and stuff, and I sound okay. Well, thank you, Stabby, for stating that I sound okay. Let me look at deck one. Let me see what this is on deck two. Okay. This is interesting. I'm looking at the deck here, and I'm going to wonder how... Oh, it says I sound okay, but not great. Well, I try. I'm going to be working on this for a while, so it's certainly not going to, it's still a work in progress. So anyway, I think I was going to give advice. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Stab Me, Hug Me. I'm not a big hugger, by the way. Not of men, anyway. Enjoy a hug from a female every now and then. And there is there is some static in my background. Not good. Not good at all. And I will listen for the playback to see. Just call it... Okay, Stabby, you... okay. Belton is in. And, thank you, Velton. I have Velton, and I have Stabby. Again in the chat room. And there has been a tad bit of drama. But that I won't get into. I was going to talk, a little bit about the Charleston thing. And one of my topics is white guilt. Not just in America, but throughout the entire world. It does seem like both corporate America and the government, governmental institutions and corporations are basically seem to be hell-bent on censorship in America. Yes, white guilt, Santa Claus. Thank you, Stabby. I'm thinking about... I'm not going to come up with what idea I have, but I certainly have ideas, and I want to kind of give some of these left-wingers I'd like to give them a little bit of a taste of their own medicine, and particularly some of the black militants, I certainly would like to give them somewhat of a taste of their own medicine and kind of do the things they do to other people. But I'm going to save my tactics for another day. Anyway, I think that's going to be all for my show right now. JP and I might do one later, but as of now, I want to I'm interested in listening to the playback of this show to listen to how well it goes or how well it doesn't. I thank you for joining me, and I hope to be sounding much better next time. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant rest of your day. Thank you, and good luck.